Hey guys, Sak here from sakitech, and in today's video what we are going to do is we are going to be unboxing, performing a setup, and doing a detailed review of the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6. So let's dive in and get started right away. And I do want to let you know that the Z Fold 6 starts at $1,900. It comes in three standard colors: silver shadow, navy, and pink. And also you can get this in two exclusive colors available on Samsung.com, links below, and that's crafted black and white. And of course, if you decide to buy this product, links to buy at the lowest pricing and the best incentives are going to be down below. There are some insane deals right now. Details are in the description. But let's move on and unbox this product. So I'm going to grab it, twist it a little bit, and lift up the box. And there we have it. Gorgeous product. Now this happens to be the silver shadow color. It is one of my favorites. So I'm going to grab this, put it to the side for 1 second right here. You can see there's nothing here, but there's a box in this guy. In that box, we have the pin ejection tool, we have a USB cable, and we have a little guide to get you started, and that's what you get in the box. So let's put these aside and divert our attention to the main dish. Alright, so here we have it, and we do have an instant positive. You can see we have a beautiful matte finish. So we have matte finish on the rear. By the way, this is going to be Gorilla Glass Victus 2. On the edges of the device, we now have a flat design and a matte finish. This is enhanced armor aluminum, and of course we have the same thing with the hinge right here. The screen on the outside is also going to be Gorilla Glass Victus 2. But you can see we do have the volume rocker right here, power button with the built-in fingerprint sensor, and of course the SIM tray right over there. Now at the bottom, what we have is we have a USB Type-C port, we have a little microphone, and of course we have the speakers. These speakers are going to be improved over the Fold 5. Okay, and over here we have several microphones. You can see them right here, 1, 2, 3, and we have the speaker bar on the top right there. And then of course we have the camera system. Okay, so with the camera, what we have is we have a 50 megapixel main camera, we have a 12 megapixel ultra wide camera, and we have a 10 megapixel telephoto camera capable of 3 times optical zoom. And then on the front, we have a 12 megapixel selfie camera. This is the main selfie camera. And of course, on the inside of the display, we have a hidden 4 megapixel selfie camera, which I personally never use. But that is the outer design elements on this phone. And you can see that overall, it has a more boxy look compared to the previous model. So right next to it, we have a Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5. And you can see we have shiny edges as opposed to matte. And these are more flat. These are a little bit more rounded, and the overall design also is like this one has the rounded corners, but this is mostly squared, boxy corners. All right, so I just powered this on, so we're going to set this up for the very first time. I do want to let you know you can set it up folded like this or unfolded. So what I am going to do is I am going to actually unfold it to complete the setup so you can see the larger display, because everything just looks better on a larger display. Now I do want to quickly mention one thing with the outer display is this is a slight upgrade over the Fold 5. This is a 6.3 inch display versus the 6.2 inch display, and the brightness on this display is now 2600 nits peak brightness versus 1750 on the older model Fold 5. Alright, so let's start. Let me just unfold this again and continue. And also don't forget there is a little invisible camera right over here, 4 megapixels. So let's agree to everything here, but remove what is optional. Tap on agree. It's going to ask me if I want to transfer information from another device. That will make life very easy if you're transferring from an older Samsung or Android or even iPhone device. So you can choose the option and just follow instructions. Very simple. But I like to set up all my devices manually, so I'm going to tap on set up manually. All right, and then you connect to a Wi-Fi network, which I'm going to do right now, but I do want to show you by default, you get the split keyboard. But while you are in this screen, you can always change it to standard keyboard or even a floating keyboard. It's going to be up to you. I'm going to keep it at standard. That's the way I like it. Tap on connect. We should be instantly connected. This is a Wi-Fi 6E chipset in there. Tap on next. It's going to say getting your phone ready. Might take a few minutes or might be instant depending on the updates that need to be pulled from the servers. And then you get another chance to copy apps and data from your other smartphones. You can tap on next and just follow instructions. Again, I'm going to say don't copy because I want to set a fresh new device. And then we get the option to add a Google account. I'm going to do that right now. So that's all good to go. Tap on I agree. And then you can read these and accept what you want and don't accept what you don't want. Tap on accept. And then you can set face recognition or fingerprints. Remember, we have a fingerprint sensor on the side here, okay? So I'm going to skip that, but I will go back and at least add a little pin here. Okay, so let me just pick something very simple to get me started. Use anyway, 000, boom, just for the video. And then you want to set the Google Assistant. I'm going to skip this for now. I like to set these things up later, okay? Skip it now, and the phone is getting ready. And of course, the big thing, always sign in with your Samsung account for maximum benefits. So let me do that right now. Then you get this screen. I'm going to say agree to everything, but I'm going to remove what is optional for now. Tap on agree. And then we also have a quick summary of the Galaxy AI features to expect on this smartphone. And I will show you guys, it actually has newer AI features, even more than the S24 Ultra. So definitely some new features in here to look at. So I'm going to tap on next. And over here, I would keep this one enabled. This is security. And I would disable these for now. These are mostly marketing and stuff like that. So I'm going to tap on agree. And then you can choose dark mode or light mode. Remember, with the dark mode, you get a longer battery life. So I'm going to keep it at light for the video. I think it looks better and cleaner. Tap on next. Taking care of your phone. Make sure to read these because foldable phones are slightly more tender than the standard phones. All right, so read that stuff. Tap on next. All set up. Tap on finish. And you are going to be in the main display. Now, really quickly, I want to go to my settings. Okay, I'm going to go to display right here. And I'm going to pick the brightness to be middle. I'm going to turn off the adaptive brightness. And if I scroll down, I can do the screen timeout to 5 minutes so it doesn't time out every 5 seconds here. Now, I do want to quickly mention that this display is a 7.6-inch display. Same size as the Fold 5, but much brighter at 2600 nits versus 1750. That's for the inner display and the outer display. And you can see we also have a 120 Hz display refresh rate. It can go from 1 to 120 for maximum battery savings. So this is a highly advanced display, and even though you cannot see the crease right now, it is still there, but the crease is slightly more reduced than the Fold 5 as well. And also I want to state that consuming media on this display is going to be a maximum pleasure. You can see it running side by side with the S24 Ultra. You can see the displays are equally gorgeous. They're nice, crisp, and bright. So for sure, it is going to be an amazing multimedia device, whether that's for watching movies, playing games, whatever you need to do. And just because it is larger, it is going to be more immersive. The speakers have been slightly improved as well, so you do get even better sound quality with the Dolby Atmos built in. So we're looking at a multimedia powerhouse. Now, one thing I like about folding smartphones in general is when you are using the camera, you get a gorgeous, massive viewfinder to take photos. It just makes framing stuff easier. You can see, here's my hand. But the viewfinder is absolutely massive and very useful, both for photos and videos, for monitoring, framing, and such. And because it is a foldable smartphone, you can have creative options like this. So you can see I'm using the tabletop mode, and the screen is split into two. I've got the camera right here, and I've got my controls and preview screen at the bottom. I can tap this to take a photo. Just gives you another way to use your phone. And you can see we have an overall squarey, boxy design. We don't have those rounded corners that you find on the Fold 5. So I think this phone looks more professional. Now let's pinch the screen and go to wallpaper and style. I'm going to pick a new wallpaper, but as I'm doing that, I'm going to show you one of the AI features. So tap on change wallpapers and then go to AI right here. Create with AI, and I'm going to generate a fresh wallpaper using AI. There we have it. So let's go for a painting, all right? and I want a painting of a, I can pick any one of these options right here, as you can see. So painting of a canyon, okay? And I want in the canyon, I want a T-Rex, I want a dinosaur, and I want this styling to be any one of these styles. It could be 19th century realist, could be expressionist, whatever you want. Let's go with the 19th century realist. Tap on generate, okay? I also want to see how quickly it responds to my AI input. So it looks like right now it is at the same level as the S24. Here we have it. So we have these various options I can choose from. So let me choose this one. I'm going to tap on set. And I'm going to do it on the home screen and the lock screen. All right, and we should be good to go. Tap on done. So that's one of the main AI features, wallpapers with AI. So we got that all good to go. And of course we have the circle to search feature, which is one of the most popular features. So you press and hold over here and it brings up circle to search. You circle anything on the screen, on any app. You could be on a browser, whatever, and it's going to get you similar results. I've used this before to find furniture that I like. I took photos of the furniture and then I did a circle to search around them and I got results. So that's that. If I go to my settings and if I scroll down a little bit, you'll see we have a brand new dedicated AI menu right here, okay? And here we have all the available AI features. So 70% of these already exist on the S24 Ultra and the Fold 5, but we actually have some new features. Now, before I look at those new features, let me talk about something very important. So this is a large screen. It's designed for multitasking productivity. So look at this. When I go into any application, you'll see a bar at the bottom. This is a navigation bar. And using this bar, you can do things like three-way multitasking. So I can go over here into my apps. I can grab my calculator and I can put it right here. And then I can tap it again. Okay, and I can grab the calendar, any app that I want, and I can put it right here. So now I have three-way multitasking, as you can see. I can change the layout based on my needs, make things larger and smaller. And I can also customize this menu at the bottom. Okay, I can drag apps into it or drag apps out of it. So I have exactly what I have right here. So this is going to be your little work bar at the bottom to switch between your most used applications. Normally you would go to the settings and you would scroll down, go to display. You will see taskbar, that's what it's called, taskbar, and you can make some modifications over here. So you can even turn this off if you don't want it, but I like having this. Okay, so that's that. And also if I go to my settings and go all the way down, if I go into tips and user guide, all right, look at this. Here, if I tap on Galaxy AI, or anything that says new is a new AI feature. Existing features like these are not going to say new. But if you want to learn about your AI features and their capabilities, you can come here, you can see what's new and also get details on everything. So as an example, let me show you one. So if I grab my S Pen, and most people will get this with a case. So let me press my Air command. That's going to bring up the Air command. Look at this new feature. That's the sketch to image feature. It is a new feature. So I can click on this and basically it allows you to turn your doodles into masterpieces. So I'm going to tap on OK. Might even get a quick tutorial. So it says draw something and it's drawing a cat. All right. And then it's going to tap on generate and it's going to transfer it into something more artistic. So let's tap on start and let's just draw something. I'm just going to do a car right here. Nothing amazing, just a little simple car. Okay, and I can pick what kind of AI generation I want to use. Let's just say sketch. I'm going to tap on generate. So you can turn your doodles, like it said, into masterpieces. It's going to make it look much nicer and it's all going to be downloadable and usable. Look at that. So I can have that. Gives you several options, as you can see. And I can download all of these by tapping this button. It goes into my gallery and I can use it. So that's great. Now with the sketch to image feature, if you go to Samsung Notes and if you start a new note, I just want to let you know that you can access the sketch to image feature right here as well. So again, if I just go like this over here, draw a car, and I tap on this and tap on sketch to image, it is going to allow me to circle that and do the transformation on the fly. So this could be very useful while note-taking. Talking about note-taking, there's another amazing feature in this area. Let's just see this one real quick. So you can see I can replace, boom. Okay, so I can have that image in there. Now I can take my notes around it. The other feature is if I tap on the keyboard and if I tap on intelligence for the keyboard, I have the ability to access a composer feature. When I tap on this one, I can basically just ramble into here and generate text based on that. And I can pick whether I want that to be an email, a social media post, a comment, or standard stuff. And I can also say to be professional, casual, or polite. Okay, so let's give you an example. I'm going to type something. It says, start by writing your main idea. So I typed in safety while riding a bicycle, and I want this to be casual. I'm going to make it a social media post. Tap on generate, and look at what happens. And look at this. This is what I got as an output that I can use based on the little thing that I just inputted there. So the more you do, the more details you get, and I can tap here to even make it more detailed, as you can see. Look at that. Composing, and now it's going to get me even more detail, and I can use that on social media. Fantastic productivity and efficiency. But again, if you go to your settings and scroll down, right here, we do have 7 new AI features. I'll show you a couple more in a second, but quickly, let's go to device care. And I do want to mention that this product is going to have a minimum of 12 gigabytes of RAM. You'll be able to get up to 1 terabytes of storage. This one is the 512 gigabyte model, but you can see the RAM is 12. Okay, so that's going to get you great performance. The more the better. And you always have the RAM Plus option to increase virtual RAM for even faster performance if you need it, but I don't think you're going to need it. And then over here, we have the performance profile. So you can do light performance if you want to optimize battery, but you can do standard performance to get the best of the both worlds. All right, so that's great. We have advanced features and a menu dedicated specifically to the S Pen where you can modify settings in relation to the S Pen. So that is great. Let's go back out over here. Another crazy AI feature, if you pull up somebody's photo, here's mine. And if I tap on the intelligence button right over here, sketch to image. I can use the S Pen or my fingers. And I am going to zoom in here and add a hat. Okay, and I want you guys to see what happens. So I'm adding a hat here. And now I'm going to tap on generate. And the AI is going to do its thing. And it's going to create a hat and a couple examples. But it's going to be ultra realistic. Look at that. That's that. We got this option. That one looks a little funny. Got that option. That kind of looks nice. That looks nice too. This one actually probably looks the best. And again, you can save the copy. Okay. And I want to show you guys, if I zoom in, you can see how realistic the whole thing is. Okay. It looks like I'm actually wearing a hat. Now, one more thing I want to talk about is when you set up a wallpaper on this outer display by pinching and going in and doing your thing, the good thing is you have this inner display that is completely independently set up than the outer display. So when I go to the outer display right over here, okay, we're home, right over here, look at this. I will have a different wallpaper. And when I pinch and go to wallpaper and style and change the wallpaper, I can change it, but it's not going to reflect on the inner display at all. So let me just do this for a second. Okay, so I can have an outer wallpaper for the outer screen with its own app structure here that is also customizable, and it's something completely different on the inside with its own app structure. Pinch the screen, go to settings. You can even do cover screen mirroring. So if you want to mirror your cover screen, that's possible, but I like to have it two separate things. So you can set the outer display for quick normal tasks, and you can set the inner display for more complex productivity, media-driven tasks. The Fold 6 also now comes with dust resistance. Previously, it only had water resistance, but that has been upgraded to IP48. Now that includes dust protection. The more the protection, the better. And then this is not new, but I want to mention it anyway. I like the fact that the Fold has built-in wireless charging and reverse wireless charging, and many other foldables out there don't have these features. So you can charge on the back of your Fold your other Galaxy products like the Galaxy earbuds or even a compatible Samsung Galaxy Watch. So that's a great option just to have. Alright, so it looks like we covered just about everything I wanted to cover. Fold 6 overall is a powerful foldable smartphone designed to be a phone and a mid-sized tablet. So it is a 2-in-1 device. And of course, the price reflects that. This is not a cheap product. It is great for multitasking. It has newer AI features, some of them fun and some actually useful. Everything you do on this phone is enhanced due to its larger inner display. And the performance is basically the best you can have, just like the S24 Ultra. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, drop them down below and let me know. And if you want to get the best deals for the Fold 6, also check the links down below for the lowest pricing and the best incentives. For now, guys, have a fantastic day.